Do you believe this story about Sweetie? If you see this on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, wherever you see this clip at, whatever, right? Do you believe this story about Sweetie? I don't know how the finances work in the game for real. I'm a poor, low budget, but I'm assuming Sweetie ain't hurting for money. I'm assuming, I thought Sweetie might have had a few M's. And let me tell you something. For all the things that a lot of females talk about, oh, you that's with a rich dude or this dude got money. Ain't nobody getting no M's. Get a bag or something, but the M's come from the wives. The wives get the M's, gang.
What's wrong with you?
Don't they?
What's wrong with you?
In the divorces, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Or
what's wrong with y'all?
in a relationship, she's spending on what he's spending on, or in the divorce. But usually when you just tricking and flipping and dipping and slipping, like, you might get a few good things. You might be all right, but you got to go back to that same lifestyle eventually. Sometimes hoeing be like being a career criminal. Like, just keep going back to jail.
Going in the 80s, crack baby.
And who wants that? And on top of this, people been saying wild stuff about Sweetie. People been just saying stuff about her. Well, hey man, let's see. Yo. Oh, that's the chick that Sweetie. That's the chick that was saying that she was Sweetie Madame and all that. Huh? Okay. Hey yo, you know what's crazy? I never really looked at Sweetie. Like I know who she is. Like did she have a video for the that one song she had? 8-figure with the thick and the trigger and the like that. But I'm not like Sweetie. Not somebody that's in my algorithm that I've seen a lot. But and as people were talking about her, I was wondering like, is she the cooker that people say she is? Right? And that's her right there with the joints on her brother. I ain't go front. That's a alluring picture, right? She looking good right there. But I'm gonna tell you, ain't no cooch that's just cooch. Like, ain't no pussy that's just pussy. Like, I'm just like I believe that if you worth millions of dollars, it's gonna come from more than cooch, right? If a certain amount of money is gonna come from personality, how I feel when I'm around you, if I feel comfortable, if I feel at peace, if I feel like you worthy, you might. But just to get the humping, I don't know. Oh, these them text messages right here. Let's get to these text messages, gang. Let's see what's going on with these text messages, please. If you familiar with this story, let me know. Yo, these joints is little. This joint is mad little. I barely could like see the text messages from there. I barely could read these joints. What it say? Oh man, hold on. I might gotta, oh, this is not good. This is it's just not a good picture because it got the stuff at the bottom and yeah, now on another podcast, gang, I had seen they had the text messages up there. They was just reading them. So what I gotta do is go to the phone, right? And read the text messages straight from the jump off, right? Because we ain't going to let this pass. Because I heard people talking about it. And it's quite feisty. I heard people talk about it. It is cocaine, witchcraft, and liquor is one hell of a mix. Send me my bread, home wrecker. Okay. Yeah. Who she been home wrecking on? Right? Because that's what we got to think about. Like, who is homegirl threatening to expose? Yo, I know it was like a Beyonce comment. I'm not saying Jay-Z was knocking it down. I don't think Jay-Z, but like, at this point, when it comes to Sweetie, motherfucker might be able to say anything to her. Like, motherfucker might be able to say she was letting anybody knock it down. Like, all right, let's get to this. All right, it say, what you doing? This is the text messages that's in the blue, gang. What you doing? We should do a big bear trip with good friends, with a good friend group, co-ed. Oh my God, it's so nice here. Not even that cold. It's 2 hours from LA. I guess Sweetie responded back, I'm at the studio. Girl, all my friends out of state. When bees run it up on Jadon, how much they doing in a weekend? What the fuck?
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with y'all? You niggas are crazy.
So, I was effectively being asked right there by Sweetie. When bitches run it up on Jadon, how much they doing in a weekend? So basically, when chicks is with the dude, what's his name? Jadon Sancho, the soccer player from England. How much money he be giving these chicks, man?
You tell me, good. Peanut butter jelly, good. Peanut butter jelly. There she go, the lady of my dreams.
Now I ain't gonna lie. Yo, I'm gonna tell y'all, right? Yo, I feel like the best co-host I could ever have. Like, I started podcasting, I'm really podcasting, sitting back and forth. I definitely gotta have females on it. Because I'll be wanting to ask questions like, yo, just want a female know how to have conversations, communication, but you can just ask a real question too. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if they gotta be college educated for that and shit like that, but it's tough, like, if they come from the hood, because they might just assume shit, saying that to me, how the fuck I pulled it up that. It's like, yo, not just answer, nobody never told you could just answer a question, you don't gotta be offended. But my question is that a thing? So, like, maybe not at this level, right? Because look, when I was younger, I came home from the county, right? And a chick from my neighborhood, I never knocked her down. We was cool, though. I used to feel like I could if I tried. But she had told me that the chicks from my neighborhood was up at, rest in peace, Brandy. I'm going to say, rest in peace, Brandy. Was up at her crib talking about me. I'm like, what? The way it was explained to me is that the bitches was deciding who was gonna fuck with me. Like, talking about, oh, that nigga home, you know how he be doing, he gonna get money, he gonna do it, and I'm like, this up there negotiating me? Man, get the fuck up out of here, man.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with y'all? You niggas are crazy.
Y'all bitches done had an auction up there, and I ain't even know. And yo, the ironic part is, the girl I was allegedly supposed to be getting with, man can't beat her up.
What's wrong with you?
Not over me,
What's wrong
though.
with you?
Wasn't over me.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with y'all? You niggas are crazy.
Meg's story about beating her up is because she was available. But I wondered about that. Was that just the chicks in my hood? Or is it like, you know, dudes come home, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's a bunch of them. They like, oh, hold on. Before we even start bugging, who about to be? And I ain't fuck with her. I ain't fuck with her. I ain't go with her advances. I felt like she would tell on me. And don't the telling always get the telling? Just how we know this story. Let's get back to this action here. What is it at the bottom? Hey, Saweetie, I see you playing internet games on Beyonce internet, child. You said the fresh home niggas is easy licks? What? I don't even know what an easy lick is. Yo, let me know how you want to play this. I'm either going to receive my money, $ from you, or I can start addressing, and this is small. This one I'm reading is like this, gang. Let me try to blow this up. Okay, here we go. Easy. See? Had to blow it up. Or I can start addressing some of the rumors with TMZ. I'll go to TMZ and expose all this thottery stuff you've been on. Sweetie, don't play with me. We spent almost a month in Africa. You should know I wasn't going to let you play me out some money. When? When? Wink. When you want me to expose you? When you wanna get this thing rocking and rolling, sweetie? Fellas, ladies, whoever, is this dude Jadon, or what's his name again? Is he a sucker? Is he a buster for this? Sancho, after you done paying and getting tattoos of a hoe you barely know, run me my money. She hates her career, so you came right on time, like the trick you are. I just want what y'all owe me. Whoa, 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 whoa. He knew about it? Nah, I don't know. I feel like this is all wild. I feel like we're going in a wild direction now. I'm not sure. Are we saying he knew about it? That's what they saying, like. Oh, man, I got to start to question any and everything now. Now I got to start to question chicks I was cool with, and I knocked down a homegirl or 2 or 3. Was they sharing my meager earnings? Girl, how much he gave you? Tell you, man. Who can you trust? Yo, sweetie, it's crazy if this is true. Alright, let's go right here. My bad. I want to make one thing clear. I booked her for an appearance to visit the Chelsea Stadium and support the soccer team as my last past shows. Instead of paying me, she fell in love with the client and told him not to pay me. I was a road manager with her, getting her deals. I was solid to this girl. She got what she wanted and never paid me. Simple. I want my money. Now, homegirl, how does this setup work? I really need to know this. You the dude, you got chicken. Now, yo, there are weird, you know how like I always say, we all think different, we all got different minds, but this way it get weird to me. I'm like, I ain't reached close to levels that some dudes have reached, and like, so look, say I grew up in a hood that had bad chicks in it. Like chicks that was cookers. And I always thought to myself, like, I see like a celebrity chick that was cooking. I'll be like, yo, this chick in my neighborhood look better than her. And I'll be like, yo, if I was to take a group of chicks from my neighborhood on a road and was like trying to like people do something like that, they would score. If I was to get some of these chicks around celebrities, they like, so, but I always could hit it. I always could just get like I might smoke a blunt with a chick, like just chill for like just get. So I don't think like I don't care how much money I got. I'm never gonna see Sweetie and say to myself like, oh, I gotta spend to hit that. probably an escort service, and he wanted a wife in front instead of a one night stand. I get that. That's the kind of shit that could happen. But what I'm saying is, how? Look. First of all, how do you get a chick like Saweetie, who I assume has a career and a passion and dreams and shit she want to chase, even though homegirl says she hate her career, right? But how does it work? Does she have a list? Is it like this chick that sing, this chick that rap and told, maybe from Texas? I don't fuck around with y'all.
What's wrong with you?
She got a man. Shout out to the gang.
What's wrong with y'all?
Fuck it.
You niggas are crazy.
Anyway, like, and then she show him the list. Like, make it like she show him the list, like, who you want? He like, all right, let me look. You got, let me see. Oh, he look, he like, oh, Saweetie, let me see some other. Okay, yeah, let me get her. And how much chicken does that cost? How much money? All right, if you a dude and you see this, whatever social media site, right? Don't be afraid. I need you to comment. You worth $50 million according to Forbes. How much do you pay for a night with Saweetie? Matter of fact, how much do you pay for a week with her? And if you paid for that week with her, is there anything that can happen in that time that make you fall in love? That's the question. What can happen in that time to make you fall in love? You know what it is. And right, yeah, your girl could leave you for somebody she think better, somebody more up. But do you want to know that that's a high probability in the beginning? You don't fuck around and fell in love at 9:48 p.m. By 9:50, you already thinking, man, this bitch might fuck around and leave me for a nigga with more chicken. Because look, I'm going to tell y'all.
What's wrong with you?
You know, we do that sometimes. We be like, oh, he a soccer player? He got money. But I don't even think he got money. Like, what was Saweetie fucking with James Harden at one point? Was they said that it was Saweetie fucking with James Harden? Was that a rumor I need to know? Because he ain't got James Harden money. Man, let's see his contract. I don't know. Google, what is Jadon Sancho's contract? Nah, I don't want to hear that, man. What the fuck? It says Jadon Sancho is currently on loan at Aston Villa for Manchester United, and his contract with Manchester United is set to expire in 2026. Though United holds a 1-year extension option, also Villa is covering the majority of his wages during season long. Current status is Jadon Sancho, EPL contracts and salaries. Let's go right here. All right. Alright, gang. It say, well, nah, this nigga getting a little chicken. Well, it say his career earnings is $65 million.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with y'all? You niggas are crazy.
I'm gonna act a fool. I get a job that pay me $65,000 a year. Fuck around. 2025-26, he making $13 million. Alrighty. A lot of people hear the 13 and be like, but look, his life, you know, you got a certain lifestyle. You making millions of dollars. You can't live in certain places. So how much is you know what I'm saying? Like, how much is he spending? Cause alright, look. That's $13 million a year. Take an NBA player, right? They say, hey, he making this much in years, you know, dude's got endorsements or whatever. Say his game check is $200,000. His game check. Say it's 80, how many games in the NBA season, whatever, right? Your game check, $175,000 after taxes. So you make $175,000 times 82. Let's just say it's that. How much is how much is Saweetie getting for a show? How much is Saweetie getting to perform? How much is she getting for appearance? Is that not worth her integrity? Let's be real here.
You tell me, good. Paint the bar to
how
challenge.
Much money would it cost any woman out there watching this? You see this? How much money would it cost
my dreams
for you to trade your integrity? And if you a dude, how much money would you spend? And then what'd your wife for? Like Megan said, probably an escort service. And he wanted to wife her instead of a one-night stand. Let me tell you something. My opinion. I feel like when you pick the woman that you want to spend the rest of your life with, and like this, like you should be willing to have kids with this woman, bring her any and everywhere, let her fully into. This is my opinion. A lot of y'all not gonna agree. Cool. But does it matter if your kids find out later on? Like, oh shit, ma, you was a hoe and you was a trick? And y'all just decided to stay together? My friends at school had told me.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with y'all? You niggas are crazy.
Yo, pray for Saweetie. When we first showed Grizzly, man, it's not to making fun of death thing. Like I said, motherfucker went to heaven, gang, and y'all said heaven's a good place, man. Where there's no, so like let's